Hey YouTube, how's it going? Cares and Dragons here. Bringing you the latest set, Justice Hunters. Managed to get 2 booster boxes. Really looking forward to this set. All 3 archetypes in the set are really good. I think Yummy is going to be the best. Then you got Canine, and then you got Dragon Tail. So let's not waste any time and just jump in and see if we can get some good pulls. So managed to get this at a good price. So quite happy. I was generally wondering if they would inflate the price, because obviously previous sets this year haven't actually done that well, whereas this set, hopefully stores and stuff would actually make a lot of their money back, which would be good to see. But yeah, let's jump in and see how we do. Personally, I want the Canine cards, but you know, we get what we get. So first box, straighten that up a bit, there you go. First box, let's jump on in. Okay, first pack. We got Obedience Schooled, Gravity Controller, Edge Imp Chain, Dragon Tail Horn, Sky Striker Mecha Drone Hornet Drone, sorry, Imperial Princess, and our first card is a super rare, Canine Ripper. Maybe that's a good sign. We'll put that there. And get into the next pack. Okay. Jack in the Hand, Yummy Redemption, Millennials Restrict, Cupsy the Yummy Way, Where Art Thou, Dragon Tail Horn, and our next super rare is Dragon Tail Pan. Cool. Let's go. Okay, we've got Nash Knight, good reprint. Marshall Metal Marcher, Paradise Smasher, Nash Knight, Obedience School, a Yummy Amusement. I can't even pronounce that. That's the field spell basically. And then our next one is K9X Forced Release. Cool. We'll go this way. Just put on. Cool. So 3 super rares so far. Okay, next pack. Special Release Experiment, King of the Swamp, Dragon Tail Pan. Oh, that's all we got the super of. Herald of the Arclight, Dragon Tail Ugia, Yummy Redemption, and then cool. Our first ultra rare is Lollipop Yummy. Cool. I'll take that. I think with the newer sets you get roughly €4 now. 4 ultras per pack. Not euros, sorry. So let's see. Edge Imp Chain, Amusement, Behemoth, King of the Swamp, Canine Release Strain, Jack in the Hand, Dragon Tail Horn. So our super rare. Cool. Okay, so first ultra is a Yummy card. Let's go. Overlay Booster, Lollipop Yummy Way, Dragon Tail, Cromley Yumna, Last Night, Cookie Yummy Way, and then we've got Case for the Canine, super rare. Okay, sorry if you can hear the background, it's actually raining quite bad in my area, but it's still quite warm, so I need to keep the windows open. King Card Bio, Canine EU Special Release Experiment, Polymerization, Artifact Durandal, Fight for Patchwork, Herald of the Arclight, and then we've got Roll of the Dragon Tail, super rare. Okay, so quite a few super rares so far. Only one ultra. Okay, so Cupsy Yummy Way, Mysterion the Dragon Crown, Imperial Princess, Sky Striker Hornet Drones, Yummy Redemption, Yummy Field Spell, and we've got our first Canine, so it's Yakul, super rare, nice. Oh. Yakul, I think it's a 3-off in the decks that you play. Gravity Controller, Millennials Restrict, Inca Bio, Cross Sheet, I think that's the first one we've seen. Lollipop Yummy Way, Paradise Smasher, and we've got Canine X Werewolf. The art on that's actually really cool. Shame it didn't come as an ultra. Okay, so we got a couple of the Canine super rares actually. Not bad so far. Dragon Tail Gourmet, Super Rush Recklessly, Overlay Booster, Artifact Durandal, Yummy Amusement Migion, Warner Drones. Ah, cool. And we've got Cookie Yummy as our next ultra rare. Cool. We've got 2 of the Yummy so far in ultra rares. Bring those down. Okay, well, maybe it's a Yummy box. Wouldn't mind having one of the Link 1 as just like a Winter Cherries target. Gravity Controller, Mysterion, Gourmet, Comely, Dragon Tail Flame, Perry's Map, first one we've seen. And oh wow, we've got a collector's rare of the Paradise Smasher. That is really cool. Wasn't expecting that. There, you can see it there, a bit more of the texture and stuff. I never actually really liked the collector's one there because they just look plain or like a super. But yeah, it's nice that you can even see it in the stars of the rank. Oh, cool. Right, well, that's random. Put that there. Cool. What else do we have in this box? So we've got some value back at least. The Yummies are decent. Dragon Tail Pan, Behemoth, Dragon Tail Horn, Fight for Patchwork, Nash Knight, Super Rush Recklessly, and then we've got a Lantern, which I believe is a one-off. So cool. Happy days. Not bad for the first side of the box. Let's try the next side. So 2 more ultra rares hopefully in this box. Or more. You never know. Millennium Eyes, Kinko, Koshi, Lollipop Yummy Way, Paradise Smasher, Dragon Tail, and we got another case for the Canine. Okay, next pack. Super Rush Recklessly, Overlay Booster, Artifact Durandal, Yumsy, a Field Spell, Star Striker, and Gravity Control. And next card is another Ripper. Cool. I believe you need 2 of them anyway, so happy days. Obviously want Azuna, the main card. Mysterion, Dragon Tail, Comely, Dragon Tail Flame, Pari's Map, Dragon Tail Pam, and we've got a Dragon Tail Ukia as a super. I don't know if it's good or bad that the supers are basically, well, some of the supers are basically upgrades of the rares, because then you're just getting a lot of repeats. Behemoth, Dragon Tail Horn, Fight for Patchwork, Nash Knight, Super Rush, number 61 Resolvus, and we have another Jakul. Cool. On our way to getting our 3. Not bad from the box so far. Cool. Next pack. It's actually a good set to open. There's a lot of good cards. Release Strain, Cookie Yummy Way, Imperial Princess, Dragon Tail Flame. We've got Nash Knight, Herald of the Arclight. Cool. And our other ultra is Lupus. Okay, not bad. It's a one-off, so it's one of the lower value cards, but you know, we'll take it. I'm not going to complain if we see the K9 cards. Hopefully we see Azuna next. And that will be a really good box. Okay, we've got Agent Chain, Hound. I think that's one of the first Hounds we've seen in the all box, which is really random. Cupsy Yummy, Field Spell, Dragon Pan, Where Art Thou, and we've got another Roll Dragon Tail. Okay, next pack. Okay, we've got Overlay Booster, sorry, King of the Swamp, Cross Sheet, Artifact Durandal, Field Spell, Polymerization, and another case of the K9. Got a playset of that. I think I need 1. Okay, got 4 more packs after this. Martial Meshmaster, Dragon Tail, Nash Knight, Obedient Schooled, Cooksy Way, Quashi, and we've got a Yummy Surprise. Okay, that's quite a good card. believe it's the quick play that allows you to like pop and revive and stuff. So yeah, that's quite good. Okay, Fight for Patchwork, Special Release Experiment, Mysterion, Kinko, Commonly Way, Paradise, and we've got a super fair of Artifact Durandal. Okay, 3 packs. Come on, one more ultra rare. Right now, Jack in the Hand, Dragon Tail, Vox the Norris, Perry's Map, Millennium Eyes Restrict, and we do get one more ultra rare. It's Dragon Tail Mululu. Cool. All right, not bad. Okay, not the worst box, but it's not the best either. But we'll take it. We've got a collector's rare, and we've got 2 of the yummy cards. So you know, monies. Vesaurus, yummy. Oh, I'm talking about Hound. Oh, what is that? We got a Starlight Case of the Canine. Okay, apologies. This is a very good box. I do apologize. That is amazing. Smashed it. I quite like that Starlight, right? It looks really nice. Oh, cool. So we got a Starlight, Collectors, and 4 Ultras. That is a very good box. Okay, last pack. Behemoth, Dragon Tail, Super Rush, Canine Release, Polymerization, Canine Hound, and another Case of the Canine. Clearly it's the box for the Case of the Canine, but cool. That's the first box. Let me clean up and get the second. Cool. All right. First box was pretty good. So just to highlight, got Cookie Yummy, Lollipop Yummy, Lupus, Dragon Tail Moo. We got a Starlight Case of the Canine and a collector's rare of Paradise Smasher. So, you know, all in all, pretty good. Let's see if we can get some good luck in the second box as well. Let's rip that open. Okay, let's just sort that out a bit. There we go. Cool. All right. Probably won't go through every card this time. Just need to go and see what we pulled. Get a quicker video. All right, let's dig it. Nash, Bio, Release. I will just jump to the back. K9 Release. Cool. First card is a super rare. Mysterion, Hornet Drones, Redemption, Gravity Control, Eyes, Sheep, and we got a Cupsy Yummy. Well, hey. So, nice. Going good on the Yummy so far. We'll chuck that one there. Not bad for the second pack. Let's see if it's another really good box. Okay, Yummy Way, Dragon Tail, Super Rush, Artifact Dwindle, Yumsy, Jack in the Hand, and Case of the Canine. I feel like that is a very common card considering you only need 1. I pulled like 5. Okay, Gravity Controller, Mysterion, Dragon Tail, Comedy, and oh wow! We've got a Starlight Lupus. 2 Starlights, 2 boxes. I think I've pulled gold here. So yeah, okay. So definitely made my money back. Well, hey, I'll take that. Yeah. If you know, if it was a Zuna, I'd have been much happier, but you can't complain. Canine Hound, Yubsy, Dragon Tail, Where Art Thou, Overlay, and another Lupus. Oh my god. I have a playset of Canine Lupus. Why? Okay. We crack on. King of the Swamp, Sheep, Artifact Render, Yumsy, Polymerization, Marshall, and another K9X Force Release. Cool. Next pack. Some good boxes, I think. Dragon Tail, Nash Knight, Obedient School, Cookie Way, Sheep, Fight for Patchwork, and we've got another Ripper. If you're building K9, honestly, it's not that bad. You just got to buy those Zunas, whereas everything else should be fairly cheap. Special Release, Mysterion, Kinko, Coronary, Paradise Smasher, Where Art Thou, and we've got a Ketu Dragon Tail. I think that's our first one of that. Cool. We've got Jack in the Hand, Dragon Tail Gumia, Vosaurus, Perry's Map, Millennialized Obedient School, and we've got a Dragon Tail Flame. Cool. Moving on. Still can't believe we've got 2 Starlights, 2 boxes. Gravity Control, Edge and Imp, Dragon Tail Horn, Hornet Drones, Imperial, Jack in the Hand, and another Canine Force Release. Okay, I think clumping is definitely an issue. Definitely try and maybe split the boxes if you're buying a couple. Redemption, Millennium Eyes, Cupsy, Where Are Thou, Dragon Tail Horn, Perry's Map, and we got another Dragon Tail Malulu. Alright, so sort of 3 Ultra Rares and 1 Starlight from one side so far. Okay, maybe it's an error box. Hopefully I'll get more. Marshall, Rosaurus, Lollipop, Hound, Dragon Pan, Behemoth, and got an Canine X Werewolf. Okay, moving on to the left hand side. Let's see how this goes. Cookie, Yummy Redemption, Fight for Cupsy, Mysterion, Dragon Tail, and a Yummy Surprise. Maybe I'll be able to Yummy. Feels like I won't need much more. Actually, no, you need playset of all the Ultras, don't you? Cromley, Marshall, Where Art Thou, Lollipop, Dragon Tail Pan, and another Rahul. Yeah, Rahul, Dragon Tail. Okay, got Behemoth King, Perry's Map, Dragon Tail Flame, Super Rush, Obedient School, Canine Release, and a Ket2 Dragon Tail. Okay. Polymerization, Urgent Chamber. Oh, look at that. Miscut. They haven't cut it properly. Canine Hound, Nash Knight, Sky Striker, Marshall, and okay, cool. We got a Dragon Tail Femina. Nice. Cool. So I've already got 4 Ultra Rares and Starlight, and I've got all of that left. Do we think we have any more? Let's see. Paradise Smasher, Jack in the Hand, Nash Knight, Obedience, Millennium, Yumzy, and another Yummy Surprise. It's a bit weird. It feels like all the super rares are the actual super rares and not the upgraded rares. But let's see. Special Release, Where Art Thou, King of the Swamp, Dragon Tail Pan, Perry's Mat, Herald, and another Werewolf. Okay, next pack. Dragon Tail, Velocis, Redemption, Evgen Chain, Hound, Mirion, and another Ripper. Okay, I could use another Jokul, but let's see. King of the Swamp, Canine Release, Overlay Booster, Lollipop, Cromley, and another Yummy Surprise. I think I've got a playset from this box alone. Okay, Dragon Tail Flame, Perry's Map, Polymerization, Dragon Tail Pan, Behemoth, Herald of Arclight, and oh, okay, number C102 Archfiend Seth. Nice. I think I've actually got the ultimate rare of that, so, but okay, we'll take it. Dragon Tail Horn, Fight for Patchwork, Imperial, Nash Knight, Super Rush, Yunzi Mignon, and another Canine Lantern. Okay, 2 packs left. As I said, we've got the 4 Ultras and a Starlight. Maybe we can get another Collectors, but we'll see. Number, Canine Release, Kinka, Cookie, Imperial, Paradise Smasher, and another Werewolf. Okay. And so we've got Dragon Tail Flame, Nash Knight, Overlay Booster, Herald of Arclight, Edge and Chimp, Hornet Drones, and a last card is a Lantern. Cool. Okay, so yeah. Can't complain. I got another Starlight and got 2 Starlights for the K9, so a Case and a Lupus, so, you know, I'll happily take both of those. Got 1 of each Yummy. Would have been nice to get the Link one, but, you know, can't complain. And then got a couple of the Dragon Tail cards as well, so, and a Collector's Rare. So yeah, overall pretty good for 2 boxes. I'll take that. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. See you next time.